Hey everyone! I feel like I haven't seen you forever. I know I don't actually get to see you, but since I haven't been in front of the screen forever, I feel like I haven't seen you forever. I have one more video I'm working on where I'm doing a voiceover, but then I'm going to do a couple of videos after that in front of the camera like I used to. Because I've had some requests like, oh, we miss seeing your face, which I don't know why, but no, I'm being silly, but I haven't done any in a while, and that's kind of how I started, was getting in front of the camera. Me and Randy would have discussions, and so I think I'm gonna do a few videos, but I still have one more that I am in the process of editing, where it's just a voiceover. I guess, see there, I'm already rambling real quick, but I just want to tell you a few things. The reason I feel like I started doing more voiceovers is because of my microphone. I know I mentioned it in another video of mine, but I have this Yeti microphone, which was like the most highly recommended microphone. So I ordered it. I was so excited to use it. And here it's not compatible with any cameras. It's not compatible with cameras. You can hook it up to your laptop or your webcam, but my webcam, I do my lives on, so I could use it for my lives, but you could see the resolution isn't as good as like if I do my other cameras, or even my phone camera is a lot better. But so yeah, this doesn't connect to it. So I started doing voiceover so I could use my new microphone. And there is a way to do it. You record the audio, because somebody had asked me, people wanted to start channels. They were asking for recommendations. You could record the video and audio separately and then match them up. And I did that a few times like that. It's just kind of really time consuming, because when you edit, I like edit like so many little chunks out that you have to edit. You have to cut out the video and the audio that matches up. So it's like you're doing double cut. So I think I'm still going to use this microphone and just do the extra work, because it sounds a lot better when I use my microphone. My old microphone, it's very echoey. So now I'm used to this one. But anyway, now that I just rambled on, but I just was answering if some people were asking me why I started doing like more of the voiceovers. But anyway, how are you guys all? I got my merch on. My hair is getting long, man. I need to get it cut. So yeah, you guys, so I love this. I really do. And I'm not just saying it because it's mine, but I don't know. I like it. I like the color. I like the pink color. But anyway, so yeah, if you guys are interested in that, there's different colors though for the men out there. You don't have to order pink. Plus there's other colors. I think I might order a green one too. Anyway, guys, so how's everybody doing? Wow, we got a lot of people in the house. Thanks, mods, for coming. Who do we got? Miss KJ Torres 45. Thanks for being a member. Oh, you changed your name, huh? Yes, you added a little bit to your name, huh? We got, hey, Adelina, nice to see you. Kay, Chloe, Angelina, thanks, guys, for coming. I don't really have, hey, Mark Denon, cement shoes. I don't have really any new information to share, because the information that I do want to share with you, I'm already in the process of making videos on that. So I'm not going to share that. I do want to I guess I want to discuss some of my videos that I put out, the last few videos that I haven't actually got to discuss with you, that I've been saying, oh, we need to discuss them, because there's a lot of stuff coming out. And I have some other stuff coming out too. It's some of the documents that you've probably seen. Lori's passed or whatever. I got some documents that I got the okay to share them. So I'm still in the process of sharing more of them. I shared some of them, that one Charles video. There's more of them with the whole Joseph Ryan case. So I'm in the process of making those videos too. That's why I'm not sure if I might do voiceovers for those though too, just because they're just like reading. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but I do want to start getting in front of the camera a little bit more, because I started getting comfortable. Like I was always like, when I first started, I was so nervous, and then, I did it for a while. So I started getting comfortable, and I don't want to like feel like I have to start over again. I know that might sound silly, but when you're sitting there like talking to basically nobody on the other side of the room, you're just talking to the camera, it kind of takes a little bit to get used to. Lives are different because I'm interacting with you guys, but like when you do the recorded videos, it took me a minute to get used to it, because it's like you're talking to yourself. But I just pretend that I'm talking to all you guys, like I'm looking at all you guys. But anyway, So let's see, who do we got? Deco Painter and T. What is up? Megan J. We got to do, dude, I want to do a live with you soon. I can't find your old email. Will you email me, please, so I could have your email and then we could chat? Alma, what's up, girl? I haven't seen you in a while, too. Yeah, so I do want to, okay, let's start talking about the case. Sorry, I've rambled a little bit. I just wanted to say hi to everybody because it's been so long since I've seen you guys. Life's entertaining. Hey, I know the 22nd, I know there's a lot of creators doing lives because it's supposed to be the whole end of the world. So I'm not sure. I'm thinking about maybe just doing one and people can bounce around from live to live. I know there's a lot of people doing them. Let me take a sip of this coffee real quick. I'm going to mute this. Doesn't this coffee look good? It's from the Nespresso. I got these free cups from my order. I just got them. They're really nice. Okay, so Jackie Blue, Megan J, Diana. Yeah, who did you guys all watch the court appearance? I know a lot of you guys are mad because she lowered the bond. But I think once she was reminded that Lori has another $1 million bond on her other conspiracy case, she's not going anywhere. So I think it was fair because those charges that she was in court for today were only misdemeanors. So it would be kind of silly to have $1 million bond for the misdemeanors. I know what she did, but you got to take it per the charges. So I feel like she felt safe lowering it because, Patty and Pink, new member. Thank you. I think she felt safe lowering it because she knew she wasn't getting out. I mean, she's not going to come up with $1 million on the other bond too. So I don't think she would have done it if it wasn't for that other case because they're trying to basically keep them in jail until they could build a case for murder. You know, that's what they're doing. I mean, they got to do what they can right now. They want to make sure they have enough evidence. And I watch Court TV. If you can tell, the lady from Court TV gives me a lot of good. I mean, I don't know. I think she knows what she's talking about. And like, that's what she was saying. Since everybody has the right to a speedy trial, if they make those charges for murder and she takes that where she's like, okay, I want that speedy trial, and they're not ready to present all the evidence, then they're screwed. So they're waiting because the murder charge, they want to make sure they get her. I mean, you guys want that, right? I mean, we got to make sure that neither of them get out. So I think they're gonna get her. So the conspiracy charges are going to keep them in long enough where they can build this other case. So yeah, she's not going anywhere, guys. Don't worry. I think it was right for the judge to do that just because she knows she's not going anywhere. So she was trying to be like, okay, I got to be somewhat fair. They are just misdemeanor charges for that case. Now, the other case is a little bit more serious, the conspiracy charges. And then the murder's coming. You know it is. I mean, it's coming, believe me. Quiz my favorite Uncle Lori. What did it say? Yeah, yes, cement shoes. The Nespresso, I love the Nespresso. It makes coffee like a dessert, and you can get the little shots, and they're really strong too. So, like if compared to a regular cup of coffee, this thing will wire you. And then you could get the stronger ones. You could get the little actual espresso shots. Oh my god. The frothing machine where it frosts the cream. Tennessee Falls gal, what's up? Yeah, okay. So that first court appearance, I know some of you said, well, what do you mean she was crying? She wasn't crying. I think she was trying, not this one, but the last one. I think she was trying to act like she was crying. That's what it came across to me. She grabs that tissue and she's like wiping her eye. I don't think she really had any tears, but I think she was trying to make it seem like she was upset when they were reading the stuff about her kids. Well, I don't even want to call them her kids, but when they were reading the stuff about Tylee and JJ, she was acting like she was all upset. And then like when the judge asked her something, it was like she couldn't respond. Like I think she was trying to make it seem like, oh, she's so upset she can't respond. Like, I think she's going to play it off like she didn't know that she thought they were safe somewhere. I think that's going to be her defense for that. But today I don't feel sorry for her, but today she was kind of like, wonder if it makes me wonder if they have her on something like some kind of, because she's probably done psych evaluation. She's probably seeing a therapist. I don't know. I'm sure. I know Chris Watts declined one. I guess you don't have to necessarily, but I don't know. I'm thinking, what if she's on like some kind of tranquilizer, or she's on something that's making her kind of change? Because today her demeanor did seem a little bit different today than the other times in court. She just seemed kind of just like chilling and just like no care in the world, but not the way she was at those first court appearances where she was like cocky and smiling with her smirk. Today it was just, I don't know, it just seemed a little bit different. So I'm not sure if they medicated her or not. I hope not. I hope they make her freaking suffer and not. Wait, they have, wait, what? They have her mobile phone data? Where? Miss Wee Lassie, what are you talking about? Who does? Mobile phone data. Are you saying that it's out there, or are you just assuming that that she has it? Dee Dee, I know. I really do. I think they are not going anywhere. They're going to make sure those prosecutors, they're going to make sure they have a strong case. I don't know if I'm wrong. Let's just hope that that's not the case, because those monsters, they better not get out. I really don't think they are, though. I don't think how a jury could look at the situation and let them out. I mean, oh, okay, Miss Wee Lassie. Yeah. But the thing that makes me nervous is she had those freaking burner phones. And I don't know, did you see that interview with Kay where she said Charles was paying for 22 phones? 22 phones. I know it was, a lot of them were her families and stuff. Like, I guess that's something totally different, because her burner phones was something separate from Charles. But that just made me think of that. So yeah, the burner phones, I don't know. I just don't think, I'm nervous that if she was wherever she was that would incriminate her, that would maybe, I don't want to say I'm nervous, because I still think they have enough to get her. But I'm just wondering if, as far as there has to be other phone data. Yeah, there has to be something. She's not that smart. She had to have screwed up somewhere. Yeah, I remember the Seavers case, but did they get, oh, you're right. Wait, you are, but that's because they kept their phones. Isn't that because they actually physically had the SIM card in their phones and their data card or whatever, is why on the Seavers case? Because what I'm saying, I think if they got rid of the phones and they didn't put their name on them and they just threw them away, that's what I'm thinking, that there wouldn't be any link to them if they didn't, like, because you don't have to connect them to your name. So, you don't have to register them. You don't have to, whatever. You don't have to put your name and like sign a contract or anything like that. So if they like just destroyed that, would they still be able to? Because I'm pretty sure with the Seavers case, they actually still had the physical phones, and that's why they were able to get them off. But I could be wrong. I don't know. Maybe in these days they could. I know you could get data off of them, but I'm saying, how does it link the person to the data if there's no name connected to the phones? If she didn't put her name on it somehow, then how are they linking that to her, is what I'm wondering. But maybe not. I just know back in the day that, all the drug dealers and people, they would just throw away their old phones, get a new one if they felt like, somebody was on to them, So maybe these days it's harder to hide because of technology. You might be right. Technology these days, they could probably find anything. That was a creepy case. The Seavers case, I know. I watched that whole trial, but all the trials. I watched the Mark Seavers trial and what's the other dude's name? Oh my gosh, I can't even think. But I watched the 2 of the trials, and then the one trial. I don't think I saw the first trial with the friend, the one that like ratted the other ones out. I didn't see his trial, but I saw the other 2 trials. That was good. It was. I watched it every day. I was hooked on it. Yeah. So I mean, either way, I think they're gonna get them. So. I mean, she's going to try to lie about it. That. And I'm just interested to see what their defense is. What is Chad's defense going to be? What is Lori's defense going to be? Just got laid and it worked. Chad made all his stuff up and just got laid. Yeah, because didn't April from Hawaii say something about she had like 6 phones or something? And Tylee was like, man, you look like a drug dealer because she had all these phones. I did want to talk to you guys about, and I don't know if this is right to do that. I just feel really on the edge if I'm not sure if it's okay to discuss it. But I mean, I feel like it would be wrong and biased to not discuss all the documents and stuff. But I don't know if you guys saw my one video with the past documents with Charles and stuff, and it painted him not in such a good light. And I've been really, since I put out that video, I've been really wanting to know. I mean, I know I'm reading your comments and stuff, but I've been really wanting to chat with you about that and what you guys all thought about that. Because you notice at the end, one of the last files, it says that children deny that that stuff happened. They basically didn't say that all that stuff happened. But, and then with her coming out first saying that Charles would never abuse. He never abused her. He wasn't abusive. He was the nicest guy. So it's just so confusing, and I don't know. Okay, so do you guys think that it's just all a bunch of crap? Like that Cheryl and Charles disaster crap that went on? Do you think that was all made up by her, or do you think there was some truth in it? If you guys don't want to talk about this now, that's fine. But I did want to ask you guys because I'm struggling with that, because this whole time I saw him in it one way, and now these documents, I don't know what to make out of them. Like, okay, so do you think though it's because it was a divorce? I mean, him and Cheryl were just at a crazy time that maybe there was a lot of exaggerations, that half truths. Yeah, okay. So I don't know. I have some more too to go over with you guys. I'm going to do those soon too. So I know you probably saw some of them, but it's just see, I don't know. I don't know what's okay to say and what's not. But I just knew, I'm not saying that Colby's a bad person, but I knew that there was something about him when he was talking that was off. And I'm not saying that I'm saying that because he's bad, but now we're seeing more of the picture, and there's more documents, and you'll see like the whole picture. And I don't know, I just got that weird feeling. I don't know if you guys remember at a live, I mentioned it, and a lot of you guys didn't like that very much. You're like, what are you talking about? I love Colby. And I'm not saying that I think he's a bad person, but I just sensed something was off with what he was saying. Like, just something just didn't feel right. And now it makes sense. There was just something he was hiding. There was a lot of craziness in the past. And it's hard to blame him for some of this stuff. If some of this stuff is true, I mean, he was wrong, but he was a kid. And I think his mother, is to blame for that. So, I don't know. I just got a weird feeling every time I saw him talk. I just got this weird feeling, and I mentioned months ago to you guys, I'm like, I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know what it is. And I think that's why. Yeah, I don't know. I just wonder if they created some false memories in his mind and stuff. I should wait till I go over the rest of them, because it shows you the bigger picture of, man, it was crazy. And Lori, the one lawyer back in the past, quit working with her because he said she was crazy. He couldn't communicate with her. Like, so there's something not right with her. So that's what, do you think she's going to do the insanity defense? I was talking to my mom about it, and she's like, what if she goes with that way? And it's just like, oh man, I feel like sometimes people let off a little bit easier when they go that. But there is something not right with the way she thinks. And there's a past legal documents to show, like, she's not right. Like, she's on the verge of, like, she's just not in touch with reality. If you see everything, I don't think she is, with some of the claims that she was making back then. So she's been like this for a while. So something's just not right with her. Yeah. And her attorney, Terry, that's another thing I want to bring up too. I have so much stuff I just wanted to kind of condense in a video, but we'll talk about the Terry thing, because I could just leave that out in my next video. So her lawyer, her bankruptcy lawyer, Ted Terry, ended up dead. I think they said a heart attack, right? Well, she owed him a lot of money, I guess. So he died. She didn't have to pay him, I guess. And she supposedly said that he comes to her in dreams and talks to her, and he told her, wait, what did he say? About that she needs to go to his wife, and remind me what he said. I have to go over the documents again. I forget exactly because there's so many, and that one is a little hazy. What did she say? I know that he came to her at night, every night, and he would talk to her, and he said something about telling his wife something, right? Or we were here. Oh, good, Sunshine Heath. That makes me happy. You don't have the insanity defense. That is a hard one to get. So, but they're just, I wouldn't say she's, yeah, I guess I wouldn't say she's insane, but she's just not, that woman is messed up. I mean, I don't know how far it goes if she's like actually I don't know. I'm sure they'll evaluate her and see. So, but the fact that she is such a good manipulator, it makes me wonder if she can manipulate the psychiatrist into whatever she wants him to think, Hopefully they get a girl. Don't let her have a man psychiatrist. I know that sounds bad, but I mean, I know, Miss KJ. That's what I'm saying. It's not Colby's fault at all. I mean, he was a young kid. So even if that stuff was true, what he did to Tylee and that kind of stuff, even if that was true, I feel like he was a kid. Like, it was probably because something that was done to him. And I was thinking about this. What if Lori, you know how Lori, they was trying to convince them that Joseph is the one that abused Colby? What if it was Lori that was doing that to Colby? And then that's why Colby repeated that onto Tylee, if that's true, because their relationship was weird. Like, it seemed like Colby and his mom were like boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't know if you remember those interviews and how he was talking. It just seemed like the way he was saying how Lori was acting when he met his wife, and how she was jealous, and how she didn't like her, and how it used to be him and her. And it was just like, it just seemed like a boyfriend and girlfriend relationship, and not a mother and son relationship. So I remember thinking that way back. Well, you guys all did. A lot of you guys did too, because we talked about it. So that makes me wonder, what if she was inappropriate with him, and then he was inappropriate with Tylee? Because he was a kid, and that's what he learned, and that's why he kind of has this messed up way of thinking, and this messed up upbringing. And then everybody thinks her and Alex might have had a kind of a weird thing. Maybe Lori and her dad. I mean, you never know. A lot of times they repeat the cycle, and it's, who knows? It might go way back, but it does make me wonder, rather than Joseph being the one that was doing it, what if it was Lori? Lori was saying basically what she was the one doing stuff to him. I don't know. What do you guys think? Rumors are that something. I know, yeah. And for Alex to basically just do whatever Lori said. I've never heard Chad the Chin before. Yeah, Sarah Burns, Chad the Chin. I was telling my mom that today, because my mom was like, is he nice looking? Because I kind of inform her on the story, and she's like, because I was telling her how, like, in those conferences, he'd have like women around him, and he would just be like a womanizer kind of. And she's like, oh, is he really nice looking? And I'm like, no, not really. They call him Chad the Chin. She's like, what? Like, yeah, I don't know. 3-chin Chad. I like that, K-Clo. Yeah, 3-chin Chad. Oh my God, I like that one. Alma, yeah. I mean, that rumor is that he was, because of that stand-up comment, but I don't know. I mean, I think he was probably messed up in that area where he didn't even know anyway. So maybe there was some abuse from their parents, whether it be from their dad or something. Who knows? I mean, very damaging. Yeah, I don't know, but I wonder if that's going to come out during the trial anyway, though. Or no, I guess they couldn't. Well, they could if she tries to use the insanity. No, you said they can't because it's Idaho. I don't know. I struggled with if it was a good idea to talk about it, but then I kept going back to, we've been trying to learn like her past, and learn like why she did it, or what, just like to learn the family dynamics. And we've been like a lot of creators have been trying to like dig in and figure out like what the heck's going on. Is she crazy? What was her family life like? What did she have a past of this? Was it Chad that influenced her, or was she crazy to begin with? So I think it's very important actually to learn, like, was she like that before? Did Chad influence her to do all this? Did she have those tendencies before? I think it's important, not necessarily for like the trial, like to say, oh, is she guilty or not? Because I mean, I think it's important for us creators that are like to dig in and try to learn like the whys. That's what fascinated me about criminal psychology, because I always want to know why. Well, why? Okay, yeah, if this happened, but why did it happen? Like, I guess that's why I was interested in psychology. Go back to the past and see, you know, their upbringing and stuff like that. So I think it is very important, maybe not necessarily for did she do it or not, but why did she do it? I don't know. That's what I kept going back to, because I struggled like, gosh, is this right? Is this not? I don't know. But I don't mean it in any, I don't have no bad intent. It's really I know a lot of you guys are interested too in learning like the psychology behind it and to learn and stuff. So I hope it's not the wrong thing to do. Oh, thanks, Sarah. Yeah, I'm going to do, I think I'm just going to record the video in audio separately and just do the extra cutting of the clips and stuff, because I really like this microphone. You'll see if you watch my old videos, the microphone is not bad, but it's a lot more echoey. And the Yeti was just like the most highly recommended one. And it's not really like, it's not real expensive. I think they have a more expensive one. I bought like the middle priced one, but I don't know. I like it. So I think I'm just going to record them separately. Then you just match them up, and the matching up is not hard. To match up the audio with the video, that's not too hard, but it's just you have to cut extra. But no, I'm going to, because I miss it, and I feel like when I do it, it's like I see you guys too. I know I really don't, but like since I've been just doing the voiceover, it's like, oh my god, I haven't seen you guys in months. So I just get this weird feeling because you see me that I'm seeing you. I know that, if that makes any sense at all. So anyway, Colby would not have acted out. I know, that's what I'm thinking, Cherry. DRD Bo Cherry. And if you look, I'm not saying that we know for sure Joseph didn't, but if you look at the evidence, I'm going to go over some of these documents, and if you look at it, it looks like maybe it wasn't Joseph, because first of all, Lori did not let the doctor examine him. When they were claiming that Joseph did that to Colby, they would not, and I'm not going to get into the details right now. I'm going to leave out some words just because I don't want it to unsuitable. Who knows? But I will read them all when I read the documents. I'll just read them all, what the heck, and see what YouTube does. But right now, what he claims that Joseph did to him, if Colby would have gotten an exam, they probably would have been able to tell if he was telling the truth. Well, Lori denied that. Lori did not let the doctor examine him. So why is that? If if Joseph was doing that, there would be signs, because what Colby said that Joseph did to him, they would be able to tell when they examined him. Let's just put it that way. So, and because he was a kid. So yeah, they wouldn't let him examine him. And then they examined the mattress, which I guess from some of the stories, they thought there should be some evidence on the mattress. Nothing. They didn't find anything to go along with what they were saying. So that's why I go back to, what if Lori was the one doing it? Because I really do think maybe something happened to Colby for him to have possibly maybe done that to Tylee. I don't even know if he did that stuff to Tylee, but for it to be all messed up, maybe that Lori's the one. I don't know, guys. After I read the rest of these documents, we'll have another discussion, and then we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what you guys think. I don't know. It's not enough evidence for Joseph from the court, and that's why they didn't find him guilty, because there wasn't enough evidence. Lori guilty, Alex. So wait, Alma, is that that's so crazy, because I'm doing a video on that right now. That's one of the videos that I'm doing, is about what you're talking about. So maybe I might have to redo it because I was thinking that argument was something totally different. So is that where did you get that it was about that, Alma, that she gilded him? I didn't even think about it that it could be that, but I was thinking it was something totally different. Well, I'm just going to finish editing my video on my first theory of why I thought what that was about. And then I'll consider that too. I wasn't even, crazy. It does make me look at it a little bit different. I'll have to really think about that. That sucks because I'm almost done with that video too. But I don't know because that would have been, hold on. Oh, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about that. But let me know, Alma, Nate. Who's Nate? Why am I'm confused. Who the heck's Nate? No, I don't mean who the heck's Nate, but who's Nate? I don't know, guys. Well, I'm going to do a video on it. Maybe I'll add a part where maybe that's what. I know, but who is Nate, though, Alma? Oh, yeah. So wait, how would he, is that, where, can you, okay, email me, did he do an article on that? Email me. Will you email me that article if he says that? Because I've read all the articles. I don't see any that say that, but maybe there's one that I missed. I guess I didn't read them all. I shouldn't say all because there's so many, but I always read the, whatchamacallit, the East Idaho News. At least I try to read most of them. I'm sure I missed some. So email me, please. If he interviewed that neighbor and that's what he said that was said, I want to know because. Or did he just assume that? That's funny. That's crazy because that's what a big chunk of my video is about, is that my theory on what I thought that was about. She's always had others. I know, but I don't know. That's what I was thinking. I'm just waiting for that too. Wait. You know what? When I answer somebody, I just realize sometimes I answer somebody, you guys probably don't know who I'm even answering. Oh, thanks, Love Pet, super sticker. Thank you. So Shannon, I'm waiting for Lori to throw Chad under the bus. I know, I am too. So I'm wondering, in her defense, that's what I keep thinking. Is she gonna say that Chad kept telling her the kids were okay and she didn't know that he did that? That's what I keep wondering. Because that makes me a little nervous. No, I don't think she could get off on that. But like if she just claims like Chad just kept telling me they were safe somewhere, I didn't know he was doing all that. That's what I just keep thinking that. Man, but is she still like in love with this guy or whatever, obsessed with him? But I know. I'm waiting for it in the defense, like in the trial. We'll see. I think there's a good chance that she might. Let's see. Oh, there's my landline. Ryan's sister. Wait. What does that say, Ryan? Never go back. We'll turn on each other. I know. So you think? I feel like Chad, I don't know. Part of me feels like Chad might be more willing to turn on her than Lori would be to turn on him. I would have thought the opposite maybe a while ago, but I don't know. Something about how she still, like the fact that she wanted to be called Mrs. Daybell, so it's like, I know. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, that Chad is going to turn on her before she would turn on him for some reason. Yeah, they could blame Alex, but Chad is implicated already because it was in his yard. So at least for the conspiracy charge. Now the murder charge, because the murder, it probably took place. I don't know if it took place at Lori's house. Part of me thinks that maybe with Ty Lee, I don't know. When I first read the affidavit, for some reason I had it in my head that they shot Ty Lee at Chad's house. Like that's what I was thinking. But I'm not sure. I think they probably, with JJ, did it at Lori's house, maybe. I hope they have some good evidence, like that we find out kind of what. Wonder how much they have. If it's just going to be kind of like, well, we think, or if they do have some good solid stuff. A prison wife. Oh my God. I hope. Somebody has to help me. Who in this chat is a creator that does lives? Because for some reason, when they took away the YouTube studio from the main page, I know you could still have the app or whatever. I cannot find where to slow down the chat. I've went into it so many times. The old setup, I found it, and I don't know where it's at. What time? So if we do a live on the 22nd, when is everybody else doing it? So I don't want to do it at the same time. Maybe do it where you guys could go to all of them. Keiko brought up a good idea to do it maybe like the 21st night into the midnight, where it'll be the 22nd. Is that when most people are doing it though? Oh, life's entertaining. Wait, how many subs do you have to have? Do you have to have like 1,000 to do a live? Up and down keys. I like the MSW 88. All right, I'm gonna mute this while I take a sip because I've had comments where I used to drink my bad mistake. You learn as you go, though. You learn it. When I just first started my channel, I would sit there and talk, and then I would be drinking my coffee and the sippy, you could hear me sipping on it. And I learned quick where people are like, that's so annoying. That bothers me so much. And I'm like, oh, shoot, I didn't even think about that. But you learn as you go. So I'm going to mute this while I take a sip. Okay, so, sipping. Yeah, some of you don't, but some of you do. I got pretty many comments when I first started my channel about that. And people they weren't trying to be mean. They're actually trying to be nice. Like, we really like you, but that sipping is that you got to quit. So I was like, okay. It took me probably like 5 or 6 videos before I realized it was actually a problem. Okay, so people are staying up till midnight. Or, yeah, you could do the countdown when the 22nd ends, too. So you could do either countdown. Which one would you guys want to do? Because that's coming up. I mean, that's in a few days. Oh, thanks, love pet. Sorry I don't have much new to offer you guys today, like any new information. But it's coming. And like I said, I just wanted to see you guys. So hopefully you aren't too bored. Let's see. Love your channel. Oh, yeah, I read that twice. Some folks are really bothered by eating. And then some folks love it because you have the ASMR, which I like ASMR. Call me crazy, but I haven't watched it in a while. But like before I started my channel, I used to actually go to sleep with the ASMR. But I just got out of the habit, not because I didn't like it. I just kind of forgot it. I just stay up so late where I'm so tired. By the time I lay down in bed, I'm out. But yeah, do you guys like ASMR? But you know what I don't like is I don't like the talking. I always do ASMR without talking because I don't know. That's not relaxing to me. Not that I mind people talking. I mean for ASMR, like when I'm just trying to like sleep. But I guess I do watch channels when people are talking and I fall asleep. But when I specifically just do the ASMR, I like to just do the sounds, I should say, because talking doesn't bother me. I don't know why I said it like that. Chad's place, it would be closed. Wait. Okay, hold on. Let me read that. I'm going to put you up here. So it says they didn't do anything at Chad's place. It would be closed off as a crime scene. They don't have that. The only things they are focused on was the yard. So wonder if what about Lori's old apartment? Do you think they have anything from there? I mean, where do you guys think? Do you think that they did it in Chad's yard or they just brought him there after it was already done? That's what I'm trying to figure out, because if they need to get him for murder, they have to. Where's the scene of the crime? Is it in Chad's property or is it somewhere else That's where I'm having trouble. Like during the trial, I'm going to be interested to see where they have figured out or where they think it is. Like in Lori's house, at Alex's apartment, somewhere in the car, one of their cars. I don't know. Or was it at Chad's house? Do you lot hate the English? Do you lot hate the English? What? What do you mean? Oh, thanks, Jenny Williams. Thank you. Let me take this down. Okay, so yes, man, I'm sort of out of it today. Yeah. Virginia, you're right. There are some little hacks that you could do for the microphone. I looked it up. There's a lot of, well, there's one main way that people are saying it online, and it's easy. I could do it, but they also warn you that the microphone is not made for that. So it could blow out your microphone or your camera's like audio because that's not how it's made. So just be aware if something happens, like, these people are doing it and they're saying it works fine, but did they just do it once for the video, or are they using it because I'll be making videos consistently, and is it gonna mess up either my camera or microphone? That's why I'm a little scared to try it, because I'm going to be doing more than one video, so I don't know. Has any of you guys done it where you've done multiple videos using that little roundabout way to connect the microphone? I might end up trying it. I'm going to just try to do it separately, and if it ends up being too much of a pain, maybe I'll try that. Who wants to do a Zoom call? You want to do it? Wait, what do you mean? Do you want to come on? I could send the link here. Okay, wait, found the rest. Okay, kitten mittens. Yeah, that's what I know. When I was reading the affidavit, that's what I was picturing in my head, that they shot her probably in the barn or somewhere in his yard, but probably in the barn so nobody saw. As far as Ty Lee, I do think there's a good chance that was the scene of the crime. But for JJ, what do you think? And do you guys think the night before when Alex was holding him, do you think he was really sleeping? It makes you wonder. I just hope, I don't know. I just hope it wasn't like a suffering type thing that they had to go through. I mean, I know Alex says they drugged them. Okay. Let's see. Explains the gunshots. Yeah. That's one of the reasons, K-Clo, because the gunshot, it's like, was he trying to, cover all his bases for the gunshot sound, the dirt, the fresh dirt and all that stuff, and the fire. Okay, so let's see what else we got. Wow, I've already been on 42 minutes. I know, Renee. I think they did. Hopefully they did find evidence in the barn. I don't know if it was just a coincidence that the same day they went back with the warrant to the barn is the same day they added those charges on Lori. I don't know if it was just a coincidence or if they actually were looking for something and found something to confirm, firm up their case to feel comfortable adding those charges to her, or maybe it was just a coincidence. But yeah, I think they did find something in the barn because that's where they went back. But didn't they go? I'm trying to remember now. Gosh, there's so much information that it's like overwhelming. But didn't they go and get something from the house too? I know the first day, the first search warrant, they got 43 items inside the house, back a while, the very first one. And the second one, I'm trying to think, the last one, did they just go to the barn? Didn't they go to the house too on the last one? They got something in the house and the barn, I think. Let's see. Okay, Tyler, you think so? Moonlight View. Wonder if they'll be able to tell. I think if any of them were shot, they'll be able to tell because there'll be some kind of, to the bone. I know it sounds sick, but maybe to the bones there'll be a bullet, something. I mean, it would have shattered something and made a mark. But suffocating, I'm trying to think how would they? I hope they're able to tell, but I guess, yeah, I guess it will be important for them to be able to tell, the story. Like they say, a trial is who could tell the best story and who could tell the most convincing story. And if they don't know the cause of death, like with whatchamacallit, that's, I think, why one of the reasons why she got off. Oh my gosh. Why can't I even think of her name? You guys know who I'm talking about. The one that got off, and they couldn't find the cause of death. So I think it will be important for them to be able to tell the whole story to the jury and have a cause of death so they could tell the story of how it happened, or there's going to be some doubt. Because if you can't say how they died, how can you tell the story of who did it if you can't say how they did it? So hopefully they will be able to tell. Well, who am I thinking? What is her name? This is going to drive me nuts. Help me, guy. Casey Anthony, thanks, going over. Oh my God. That case made me sick. I just can't even believe that. Oh, let's just hope it's not. I don't think it'll be her, something like that. Oh man. Well, if it is, you know what? And they get out, I really think they're not going to last long on the outside. If for some reason they would get out, which I don't see how that could be, but I don't think they would last. I think somebody would maybe do something, but who knows? Casey got out. No, I mean, she's fine, so I don't know. Maybe not. I am a grad. What does that say? So anything else you guys want to discuss before I get going? Like I said, I'm sorry. I didn't really have any important stuff, really. I just wanted to chat with you guys. I can't wait to fit. Wait, I'm in the minority. Oh, the psychics. I was oh my God, I'm stupid. I was reading that totally wrong. Yeah. Desecrated. Wait, let me read this here. Meant for oh, huh. Yeah, I think it was what, 430,000 or 440,000. Yeah. I think he should have to pay that back. Well, I guess it depends on that investigation. And that's another investigation that's going on. That's a conspiracy thing too that they have as the charges. So it makes me think that they found something in the autopsy, guys, because they already know I mean, when was Alex's was released? That was the same time, because Alex died a day after Tammy's body was exhumed. So if they already have Alex's results, I'm sure they already have Tammy's. So the fact that they didn't release them, maybe they found something. I'm trying to think, if they did find something, would they release it, or would they, because would it damage the investigation? They wouldn't release it, right? She needs justice too. I hope, because they did something to Tammy. That is just too much. Especially, I am like so convinced after watching that Melanie Gibb interview where she says that Lori was going to move to Rexburg, and she said, hey, well, isn't he married? Isn't that going to be weird? Oh yeah, but she's going to die. Like the fact that they were so sure, and then what, a couple months later, not even a couple months, she dies. There's no way that they didn't do something. I'm sorry. And I think the authorities see that. I'm sure that maybe that's why it's taking them so long, because maybe they didn't find anything and they have to keep trying. Because don't you have to, somebody told me, I'm not a, medical student or whatever. I don't know. Somebody told me that with poisons, you have to actually search for the specific poisons to find it. Is that true? Right? It's not going to just come up. You have to be searching for it, right? It does make sense. So maybe they're just keep searching for different ones. They're trying to think of different things that could have caused it, and they have to actually think of it to find, am I sounding stupid? Maybe sometimes I say things without thinking, and I'm like, what am I thinking? I've had a lot of those moments. Like I thought it was freaking Wednesday when it was Tuesday. And then what was the other one I had that same day? It was with UK Club. What was that? I forget, but it was something so stupid. I'm like, oh my God, am I an idiot or what? Something they want to find. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. I think that maybe they're, Yeah, trying to find something because they see it too. They probably are thinking like we're thinking there has to be something, you guys. There's no way that they didn't do that. There's no freaking way. Insulin. So insulin, they would be able to for sure find that, right? The insulin overdose, or I'm trying to think how that would. So she wasn't diabetic, right, Tammy? Because if she was, that might be harder to tell if insulin overdose. Lori despised. Yeah, that's another thing. Freaking after reading some of those old court documents, Lori used those kids as pawns so freaking much. Like it was only to get back at her husbands or whoever she was mad at. It was like she was using them. So it gives you a bigger perspective on the fact that she wasn't a good mother, because I know we were reading those posts that Colby's like, oh, you're the best mother. Even Ty Lee, you'll see some of her Instagram things from those newer videos that came out, or there's newer pictures that came out. There's the message on the bottom. See, I don't even have Instagram, so I guess there's like a text message on the bottom of each of the pictures. Well, I guess I do have Instagram. I just don't use it. I don't use Facebook or Instagram that much, but I do use it for research, I guess, but I don't post anything. But anyway, so it has the messages, and it's all about how Lori is this amazing mom. So sometimes it'll stop me in my tracks and make me think, man, are we wrong about this? Was she a good mom? And then it starts making you think it was all Chad. I mean, he made her evil. Well, Chad is the evil one, even though Chad is evil too. But now seeing the past, Lori wasn't a good mom. So she was bad too. Chad didn't make her that way. She was horrible too. And Chad obviously isn't a good person to do what he was doing either. He was using his supposedly gift to get what he wanted, selfishness. But yeah, Lori, she was not a good mom. So she either brainwashed them to think she was like this good mom, or they were so scared to say anything different. Yeah. So that's why I think it is important for these documents to come out, because we know, like, all the doubts we have, like, was she okay? Maybe no. Wow, she was horrible. Like, some of the stuff she did, she should have been in jail back then for doing some of that stuff. I mean, it was just horrible. Is that real? Tammy will have had the same drug. They might have. Oh, yeah, maybe. You might be right, Miss Wee Lassie. Kylie is Colby's wife. Is that who you were asking about? Yeah, so either she had them so like messed up in the head where they actually thought that she was a good mom, because they don't have nothing. What do they have to compare it to? I mean, that was the only mother they had. So if she somehow manipulated them to think that she was being a good mom, they don't have nothing to compare that to know until they become older and realize that. But the fact that Colby is still preaching how good of a mom she was, now he's an adult, so he should be able to look back and be like, wow, that was messed up. She wasn't a good mom. She had me so messed up. That makes me think, yeah, he's still kind of messed up, and she really messed him up. Like, it does make me think she might have done a lot more than we even know to these kids, and that's what's so sad. That's why I feel like another reason it's important to go over these past things is to understand, and to understand what, I don't know as far as how she was with JJ, but to understand like Ty Lee, like what her life and what she had to go through, and to kind of understand that poor girl, and to just, I mean, I know it doesn't bring her back, but just to be like, oh, just so she's not alone, and everything that happened to her, at least she's not alone. We are here. And I know it sounds silly, but we are, in a way that now we know, and she doesn't have to like hide it. And like, I don't know how to explain it, but I do. I like outweighed the positives with the negatives in disclosing those. And I just felt like it was important. And the intent is not bad. It's really to learn and to give Tylea voice now. Like, she had to go through all that. I don't, even Colby. Yeah. I mean, Colby, I think he probably needs to get some help. I think she's done a lot of damage to him, and maybe he should talk to somebody. And as far as JJ, I don't know. I'm not sure how she treated him, but obviously she used him as a pawn. I mean, we see from, stuff Charles said and just that situation and with the Woodcocks coming out and stuff. So obviously she didn't care about him, but I don't know how much she was able to abuse him, So as much as if she did, it's just, yeah, it's bad. Yeah. How long was, okay, JJ, they said they adopted JJ, what year was it? I was just looking at that timeline. Was it 2014? I think it was. So he was with them for, I think it was 2014 is when they adopted him. So like 5 and some years, almost 6 years. So yeah, I'm sure she did abuse him too somehow. Because it's not like she changed and learned her lesson. I mean, look what she did. So it's not like it was like, oh, she felt bad for how she was to her first 2 kids. No, didn't freaking feel bad at all. And the fact that JJ wasn't even her biological son, maybe he got it the worst. Who knows? I'll just shut up about that because I don't know. We don't know. Maybe it'll come out. Maybe they do know some stuff. But as far as what she did to JJ, we don't know. But doesn't look good. Tylea, man. I don't know why I feel bad for her the most after those documents, because she was getting it from her mom and maybe, I don't know. It's just, I'll shut up. I just feel guilty every time I start to talk about it for some reason, because I don't want to hurt Colby. I don't want to hurt Charles's family. That's not what I want to do. And I don't think Charles is this horrible person. I just think maybe he made some bad mistakes with Lori. I still don't think he's this horrible person, because I just think it was exaggerated stuff. Like maybe he made some bad choices, but I do think it was probably exaggerated to a point. I don't know. I guess I don't really know enough to say, but I still have some more stuff to read through, so maybe I'll get a better picture after I read the rest of the documents. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So hopefully during the trial we could maybe learn a little bit more about that. And it still doesn't make it right what she Charles deserves to be here. Like that her and Alex did that to him. No, that's yeah, he's not no freaking murderer. And I don't think he was ever, there was no physical abuse in the documents by him at all, but it was almost like his ex Cheryl was almost like she was afraid of him, but she never claimed that he ever hit her or anything. There was a scissors incident, if you remember, I read about that, but still, verbal abuse is just as bad, I know, but it just makes me wonder, if it was just kind of like a bad relationship where they were at each other's throats all the time, and possibly using the kids to get back at each other, which wasn't the best thing. I'm going to shut up until I release the rest of them, until I understand it better, because there's still a lot more that I still have to read. Okay, so let me, that's what I'm saying. You got to remember, that's what I kept thinking. Well, this was in the middle of a divorce. What if it was just like this ugly divorce because maybe he was cheating on her with Lori? I don't know if he was cheating on her. I don't think it said in the papers yet, but jealousy. So you got to remember that. So there's probably half-truths. Like somebody said, there's probably like half-truths, exaggerations. It's not as bad as it was on that she said it was, but there was still a little bit of truth to it, probably, is all it was. But it just does make me wonder why she specifically came out and said all that stuff about him. So that makes me think that he wasn't as bad for her to come out and say, oh no, he wasn't abusive, that it was exaggerated for her to, and I'm not saying that she was wrong for doing the divorce, you never, people get all crazy during that time. So, but if you look at the history of Lori, because we go from Joseph's thing to Charles's now to this, I mean, there's a consistency with her. I mean, I think wow, that girl is crazy. I didn't realize how crazy she was until, this new stuff. Oh my gosh. I bet you all her old friends are sitting there like, holy crap, I did not even realize that I was friends with the freaking psycho. Unless if they did, I don't know. Who would ever want to be friends with somebody like that if they knew all the stuff she was doing? Wait, Alex? Oh, they did an autopsy on Alex, but I didn't even realize he was cremated. But they must have done an autopsy on him before he was cremated. Joseph was cremated now, though, so they never got to do look at his situation. So I don't think we'll ever know what happened with that, because that was in 2000. Well, that was in 2018. But I mean, he's cremated. They can't do nothing now. Oh, thanks, Tammy McD. Wait, what? I mean, I forgot to take my allergy pill. I was wondering why I was getting all stuffed up. All right, guys, I think I am going to go because I got to take my allergy pill. I got a couple videos, like I said, I'm working on. Alma, email me that. If I'm going to look through some of the East Idaho News articles and see if I could find him saying that. If you could please email me that before I put out this other video, because if it's already confirmed that that's what it was about, I don't want to put out this video because my theory is something different. But if it's not confirmed and it's just an opinion, then I could still do the video. But because it's not a confirmed thing. So yeah, please email me that. And I am going to do, I'm going to do a quick members live. So for you members that are here, I'm just going to do, I don't know, just something silly and fun. If any of you guys want to come as a guest, let me know. I'll send you an invite. So, because I haven't done anything for you guys, and gosh, I'm so sorry. I feel horrible about that I haven't done. I'm still working on that famous serial killers. I still have, 2 of them recorded. I have to edit. I still have 3 of the episodes written out already that I have. I just have to record them. It's like, oh my gosh, this stuff does take a long time, and I'm not complaining. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm just saying it's time consuming, so I'm trying to get it all done, but it's just taking me a little bit more time to keep up with this case and to try to do that. And I was hoping to actually do another case, but I'd rather get this series done because I don't know, it was supposed to be for you guys, and I'm slacking here. So I do want to do maybe a house tour. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something else different I could do for the members. But all right, guys, thanks. Thank you everybody for coming. You could hear my rambling for the last 5 minutes. Let me make sure that nobody else has any questions. Oh, wait. What LSD cremation? Is that a common thing? Or are you saying that I got to go back through the chats? They did get cremated, or they're, hold on. Can somebody just comment? I'm trying to look back through the chat, but I'm curious now too, because you guys are talking about cremation and LSD. Oh my God. LDS. Carla Wren, oh, love you too, girl. Why did I say that like that? Wow, that sounded weird. LDS. So are they allowed to be cremated? Because Alex, well, yeah, he was LDS, right? I'll take care. Wear your mask. Well, maybe I'll go back through the chat and look for it. I was just curious what you guys were saying about the cremation and LDS. Aw, thanks, Miss KJ. I can't find it. Wow. I found the answer, but I can't find where it came from. You say LSD. I did say LSD. Okay, Heidi. Is that how you would say it? Yeah, I did. It's like LSD. What's on my mind? What is about and what am I doing here? What is this about? Hey, we're just having a little chat, talking about the case that we've been kind of covering. My lives, I feel like I've always done lives where usually it's just like to interact with you guys and talk with you guys. I save like my recorded videos usually for the more informational and the new stuff, but I like to do the lives just to kind of interact and just talk, nothing major, but just to kind of see what you guys are up to and read your comments and stuff. So I know some people don't like that because they'll be like, oh my God. I don't know. I know that, but you know what? This is how I don't do very many lives. I was doing them once a week and then I don't know. It's been a few weeks since I've done it. I feel horrible. So I don't know. I do miss just talking to you guys like this. Okay. So yes, LSD cremates. Okay. Thanks. I was just wondering, did they say they didn't? They all, wait, are you saying that they all cremate? That's what they do to everybody? Well, no, because Tammy wasn't cremated, so never mind. Okay. Lines of LSD. You guys, I feel silly today. I know it does. I know it does make you want to be, or it makes you think everybody freaking involved in this case was tripping. Okay, thank you all mods. You guys rock. Thank you so much, guys. And yeah, I'm gonna do a quick members live, and yeah, be looking out for a couple new videos, and hopefully I want to do another live soon because I like them. Every time I'm like, man, I missed this. Why do I wait so long to do another one? See, okay, good. Bye, guys. Thank you. Oh, did I again? Oh, I didn't even mean to. If I was trying to talk to, oh my gosh, I keep saying it, I think. Wow. All right. Bye, everybody. Thank you.